Good day and welcome. You're watching Sint Maarten NEWSDESK, where we bring you the latest and most important stories around the island and beyond. With your anchor crew, Alston Lawrence, Glenda York, Tiziana Hart, and Mizzy with the Sunshine Report. This broadcast is brought to you by TV15 and proudly produced by Great Bay Media Studios in Philipsburg, Sint Maarten. And now, let's jump straight into today's top headlines.
KPSM enforces illegal parking crackdown in Maho area. The police force of Sint Maarten has taken firm enforcement action against persistent illegal parking along Rhine Road in the Maho area and at the entrance of Beacon Hill Road, following weeks of complaints and safety concerns. According to KPSM, repeated warnings and preventative measures failed to stop drivers from parking illegally in these high traffic zones, causing serious disruptions to traffic flow and increasing risk for pedestrians and motorists. Community officers initially worked with residents and parents to place concrete dividers to protect sidewalks, but drivers began parking directly on the roadway instead, narrowing access to Beacon Hill Road and the nearby roundabout. As a result, police moved to active enforcement. On Tuesday, February 3rd, officers police and court moved to clear unclaimed, confiscated vehicles. The police force of Sint Maarten, working in collaboration with the Joint Court of Justice, has launched a joint effort to resolve the growing number of vehicles confiscated during criminal investigations that remain unclaimed. Many of these vehicles were seized in past cases involving theft or criminal activity, while legal and investigative procedures have since been completed. Numerous owners have failed to retrieve their vehicles despite repeated notifications. The vehicles are currently stored behind the government administration building on Swadika Road. According to police, multiple attempts have been made over the years to contact registered owners, but with limited success. As part of this renewed initiative, KPSM and the Court of Justice support staff are making a final coordinated push to reach owners and give them one last opportunity to reclaim their property. Vehicle owners are urged to contact the Court of Justice support staff member Joyce Daniel to arrange retrieval. Authorities warn that any vehicles not collected within the designated time frame will be officially classified as abandoned and disposed of according to the law. KPSM is encouraging all affected owners to act promptly to avoid permanent loss of their vehicles. Historic step for healthcare. Sint Maarten moves toward National Medical Registry. The government of Sint Maarten has reached a major milestone in strengthening patient safety with the completion of a draft national ordinance establishing a healthcare professionals registry. Once approved by Parliament, the law will introduce the country's first legally anchored national registration system for medical professionals. Prime Minister the Honorable Doc Luc Mercelina said, the registry addresses long-standing gaps in regulating who is authorized to practice medicine, how qualifications are assessed, and how competence is monitored, especially important for a small island that relies heavily on foreign trained professionals. The framework introduces mandatory registration and periodic re-registration, continuing professional development and assessment standards to ensure only qualified and competent professionals provide care. It also allows recognition of equivalent foreign registers and includes an admission program for professionals requiring additional evaluation. Developed through years of consultation and adapted to Sint Maarten's realities, the ordinance marks a shift from temporary measures to a sustainable system. The draft now moves to the Ministry of VSR for final processing before submission to Parliament, signaling a major public health reform focused on quality, accountability, and trust.
Hello, my people. My name is Glenda York of Sit, Sip and Chat and Moms in Paradise podcast. You can find us on TV15 Sint Maarten, TVC St. Kitts, and on YouTube. Reporting from Great Bay Media Studios in Sint Maarten, your NEWSDESK feature story is coming up. But first, here is Mizzy with the Sunshine Report.
Hey there, it's Mizzy with a Sunshine Report, straight out of Sunshine City, Sint Maarten, bringing you the warmth and the sunshine you need to kickstart your day. So let's dive into today's forecast and see how the skies are treating us.
At Talon, we believe connection goes beyond signals. It's about people. From every call, every laugh,
Hi, Merry Christmas. Thanks for calling.
every moment shared across our island,
Game time.
we're reminded this network was built by Sint Maarten for Sint Maarten.
I couldn't. Oh, I got you. Don't worry, man. We're good.
When are you coming to St. Maarten?
All right, let's go. Go. Go.
Here's to staying connected to what matters most. Your connection, your Christmas.
Stay connected to the best of local and Caribbean content anywhere, anytime with the TVC Plus app, the official app of TVC Channel 40. With the TVC Plus app, you can watch TVC Channel 40 live, catch every episode of your favorite shows on demand, watch exclusive pay-per-view content, listen to Voice of the Caribbean radio, and watch and read SKN Newsline. The TVC Plus app is available on all your devices. On the Google Play Store, search TVC and the plus sign. In the Apple App Store, type the words TVC Plus. And we're also available on the Amazon App Store for Fire TV and Fire Stick devices. Search the words TVC Plus. Download today and take TVC Channel 40 wherever you go.
All right, don't miss NEWSDESK, weekdays at 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. on TVC. St. Kitts to the world, now streaming everywhere. Distribution of 2026 motor vehicle stickers has begun. The Tax Administration of St. Maarten announces that distribution of the 2026 motor vehicle stickers began on February 4th, with residents urged to complete the process before the February 27th deadline. Distribution will take place in 2 phases from February 4th to 11th. Stickers will be issued for vehicle categories P, B, taxi, T, Z, and GAR, GAR. All remaining categories will be served starting February 12th. To collect a sticker, motorists must present proof of payment, valid insurance, and a current inspection card. Payments can be made online via bank transfer or in person at the receiver's office on Pawn Island. The office will operate from 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. throughout February. Special services include assistance for seniors aged 62 and older, and a bulk submission option for businesses or households with more than 3 vehicles. Authorities remind the public that all payments must be completed by February 27 to avoid penalties. Sint Maarten launches International Year of Volunteers with youth-led Impact Quest. Sint Maarten has officially kicked off the United Nations International Year of Volunteers 2026 with a strong focus on youth leadership and community action. The island's opening event, the Impact Quest Scavenger Hunt, takes place on Saturday, February 28, 2026 at the SXM Paddle Club and is designed to turn volunteerism into an engaging hands-on experience. Organized by Volunteer.SX in collaboration with the Sint Maarten Development Fund, Force C Foundation, and SXM Paddle Club, the event brings together teams of up to 5 participants, ages 15 and up, to complete service-based challenges inspired by real community needs. Activities range from environmental cleanups and creative projects to direct engagement with local NGOs. The initiative highlights a key message: youth engagement is not charity, it is nation building. By blending purpose with fun, Impact Quest aims to show that volunteering strengthens both communities and the young people who serve them. The day concludes with a social mixer celebrating collaboration and collective impact. Youth teams may be sponsored to ensure cost is not a barrier, reinforcing the commitment to inclusive participation. Hearts United celebrates graduates of Adult Literacy Program. Hearts United Holistic Care Foundation celebrated the graduation of its Adult Literacy Program class of 2025-2026 on January 29th at the John Larmony Center, marking a major achievement for adult learners who completed the year-long program. The graduates were recognized for their dedication and perseverance in a program that goes beyond basic reading and writing. The curriculum includes life skills, computer literacy, basic mathematics, and critical thinking, equipping participants with tools to improve daily life, access employment, and engage more confidently in society. Originally launched as a 6-month pilot, the program has grown into a full-year initiative with lasting impact. Hearts United credited educators Anansa Payne and Sean Philander for their commitment and thanked key partners including Samuel Kafonzen, the Maho Group, and the Ministry of VSL. Several graduates have already enrolled in the Foundation's Second Chance Hospitality Skills Training Program, continuing their journey toward professional certification and independence.
When we come back, we go to our in-depth feature of the day, exploring one of the island's most thought-provoking topics. That's just ahead. Stay tuned.
You know, we all talk about having rights. And yeah, we do.
We have the right to be safe.
The right to learn and get an education.
The right to speak up and be heard.
The right to dream big and build our future.
But listen, rights don't stand alone.
We also have responsibilities.
Real talk, if we want respect, we gotta give respect too.
Sint Maarten is our home.
So let's protect it. Keep our beaches clean, our streets clean, and show love to nature.
Healthy island, healthy future.
Our parents and guardians do a lot for us.
Let's show respect, talk to them, and listen, even when it's hard.
School prepares us for life.
So we show up, we stay focused, and we put in effort.
We want opportunities, so we work for them.
We are part of this community, every village, every culture, every neighborhood.
Let's be kind, positive, and supportive.
A stronger community starts with us.
And most importantly, we are responsible for ourselves.
We make healthy choices for our mind and body.
We believe in our goals and our voice and our future.
Our rights give us power, our responsibilities make us leaders. Together we rise.
The Convention of the Rights of the Child isn't just a policy, it's protection and responsibility. When our children learn their rights, they are better prepared to take on their responsibility. This public service announcement is brought to you by the Department of Youth.
Let's put everything on the table. People always give their opinion, and you can either take it or crunch it. Let them judge. We give in to the most irresistible flavor. We devour every nugget that falls in our hands, especially when it's our crunchy fried chicken. And let the crumbs fly if needed. Let them keep judging. We'll keep indulging. KFC, it's finger licking good.
You could talk to your family, talk to your friends. Affordability and convenience. Community connection, that makes sense. Reliability with experience. Hey, for every laugh, every adventure. #1 provider, they got ya. We tell them your data is always on. You can opt out whenever you want. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want the road. Control my data, yeah, yeah, yeah. Always connected every time, everywhere. Money low, but I never fair. I know, tell them is there. Connectivity, that's what I like. Flexibility, that's what I like. Reliability, that's what I like. Tell them, sign me up for life. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Come tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to go. Come tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to road.
Is in the air and it's about to spread like wildfire when Freedom Fighters Foundation proudly presents the 27th annual Bob Marley Tribute Concert, Friday, February 6th at the Soggy Dollar Bar in Simpson Bay, featuring live performance by St. Martin's finest artists, featuring Percy Rankin, Essence, Timo, Lady Rubia, Kuje, Zoraida, Sigma, Roxy, Toby Hodge, Chantilia, Michael Madewell, and the music of the Freedom Fighters Band. Showtime is 9 p.m. sharp. Admission is $30 in advance, $40 at the door. Tickets available at the Eitel Shack on the Bush Road and from members of the Freedom Fighters Foundation. Don't miss the 27th anniversary of the Bob Marley Tribute Concert, February 6th at the Soggy Dollar Bar in Simpson Bay at 9 p.m.
Like I never did before.
Welcome back. Each day we take a moment to go beyond the headlines and look deeper into the issues, people, and conversations shaping life here on Sint Maarten. Welcome to today's NEWSDESK feature.
The St. Maarten Academy is positioning itself squarely at the center of the island's academic pipeline as it continues to expand awareness around its Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Exams, known as CAPE, sixth form program. A pathway increasingly recognized across the region and internationally as a bridge between secondary school and higher education. At a recent Cape Open House held at the cul-de-sac campus, Sint Maarten Academy welcomed high school students, educators, and parents from across the island to experience firsthand what its sixth form division has to offer. The event focused on demystifying Cape, while highlighting how the program functions not just as an examination track, but as a structured preparation for university-level study. The open house showcased the Academy's Caribbean Associate Degree offerings, a key feature of the CAPE program that allows students to earn regionally recognized qualifications while still in high school. CAPE itself is administered by the Caribbean Examinations Council and is widely accepted by universities in the Caribbean, North America, Europe, and beyond. According to CXC data, CAPE graduates consistently demonstrate higher readiness for tertiary education due to the program's emphasis on research, independent learning, and critical thinking. What sets Sint Maarten Academy's CAPE program apart, according to CAPE coordinator Mrs. Doreen Edwards-McIntosh, is the school's internal philosophy. The program reframes the CAPE acronym to reflect its guidance principles: care for students and their futures, affordability and access to quality education, production of strong academic outcomes, and a commitment to excellence across disciplines. That focus on outcomes is backed by results. Principal Mrs. Kim Lucas Felix highlighted the Academy's growing presence on the regional CXC merit list, noting that CAPE students from Sint Maarten Academy regularly place among the Caribbean's top performers, competing against thousands of candidates across multiple territories. Being listed in the top 10 regionally is no small achievement, Lucas Felix noted. It speaks to the academic rigor of the program and the dedication of both our students and faculty. CAPE students from this school are well positioned for admission to universities of their choice. The open house drew strong participation from across the secondary school landscape. Milton Peters College led the way with a delegation of 48 students and teachers, while Forms 3 through 5 students from Sint Maarten Academy also took part. The goal was early exposure, helping students understand their options before making critical post-CSEC decisions. Rather than a traditional presentation, the event was designed to be interactive. Subject areas were showcased through student-led displays. Current CAPE students acted as campus guides, and visitors were encouraged to ask questions about workload, subject choices, and university preparation. Career Guidance Counselor Mrs. Shamida Delaney Weeks supported the program by helping students connect CAPE subjects to future career pathways, an increasingly important factor as regional labor markets evolve. Regionally, CAPE has gained renewed relevance. Research from Caribbean education bodies shows that CAPE graduates are more likely to transition smoothly into tertiary education due to prior exposure to research papers, internal assessments, and advanced subject content. In an era where universities expect stronger analytical and writing skills from incoming students, CAPE is widely viewed as a competitive advantage. While organizers acknowledged that parent turnout was lower than hoped, student engagement remained high throughout the day. For Mrs. Edwards-McIntosh, the enthusiasm was the real measure of success. While students are curious, asking questions, and imagining themselves in these classrooms, we know we're doing something right, she said. CAPE is about more than exams. It's about confidence, preparation, and opening doors. As St. Maarten continues to grapple with questions about workforce readiness, brain drain, and access to higher education, initiatives like this open house underscore the role local institutions can play in shaping future scholars right at home. The Sint Maarten Academy CAPE Sixth Form program remains open for inquiries, and students completing Fifth Form are encouraged to apply via the school's website. For many, CAPE is no longer just an option. It is a strategic step toward academic and professional excellence.
Before we wrap up, we take a moment each day to check in with our neighbors across the region. There's always a story worth paying attention to. Here's today's regional headline.
Anguilla launches 5-year plan to modernize public service. The government of Anguilla has officially launched a 5-year roadmap aimed at strengthening governance, improving service delivery, and modernizing the public service. The Public Service Transformation Strategy and Action Plan 2025 to 2030 was unveiled on January 21st at the Albina Lake Hodge Comprehensive School. The strategy moves the country from review to action, building on a comprehensive public service reform review completed in 2025, along with reforms already underway. Its focus is on leadership and accountability, better service delivery, stronger trust in public institutions, and a more future-ready public service. Deputy Governor Perrin Bradley, who leads the public service, described the plan as a practical and accountable framework that reflects the collective input of public officers across Anguilla. He emphasized that the goal is sustained reform, not short-term fixes. The action plan includes time-bound initiatives with clear responsibilities, allowing progress to be tracked transparently. Key priorities include investing in people, improving performance management, modernizing policies and processes, embracing digital transformation, and addressing inefficiencies that slow government's operations. The strategy also responds to long-standing challenges such as outdated systems, leadership development, trust, training, and the need for better coordination across ministries. Government leaders say the plan represents a decisive step toward building a more responsive, professional, and trusted public service, one capable of meeting both today's demands and tomorrow's challenges.
That's all the time we have for today's edition of Sint Maarten News Desk. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember, new episodes premiere every weekday at 8 a.m. on TV15 and across all our social media platforms. From all of us here at News Desk, we wish you a fantastic week ahead. Until next time, stay friendly, Sint Maarten.